name is Kevin Dicus. I am Associate Professor in the Department of Classics, and I teach Greek and Roman archaeology. It goes back to third grade when our class did a week-long session about Pompeii, and it absolutely amazed me. It was something that stuck with me my entire life. And when I was out of my undergraduate, wondering what to do, I decided to go back to school and give this a try. Be an archaeologist, study Pompeii, and lo and behold, I'm actually now excavating in Pompeii. The Department of Classics gives the student so many tools for career readiness. We study languages, Greek and Latin, we learn to think critically, and we have students going into law school, to medical school, and these days what's become really, really popular with our students is data science. It's just another language, right? And you're learning the logical language through Greek and Latin. You're getting these tools that are invaluable for the real world. So I am an archaeologist. I go out in the field in Italy and I dig in dirt in the heat of the summer, and I come back and I process the data, process what I have found. And that has turned my research interest into something kind of strange and almost mundane, and that is garbage. How ancient Roman cities threw away things, how they recycled and reused, how they managed waste. I think that one thing that people wouldn't really know is that I'm still a gym rat, and a lot of students see me at the gym here. I don't approach them just in case they feel uncomfortable, but you're very welcome to come and say hello to me while we're working out. Yeah, how people use archaeological sites is sometimes problematic. And you know, at Pompeii, there are some great things that have been done there. Pink Floyd, back in the 70s, played in the amphitheater in Pompeii. So there are concerts. It still can be active. The large theater in Pompeii is still being used for modern productions. Now, just using it as a playground, for an elite private audience is much different than having an event for the general public. So, I do think that's problematic. It's sort of elitist. When this is a site for the people, then it should be entirely for the people. We are supporting it. We should be able to enjoy it, and special favors like that really are kind of problematic. Gosh, we can estimate 2,000 people died in Pompeii. Of those, we have about 100 remains that are in the form of body casts. And very simply, they were covered by the ash. All their soft tissue decayed. Archaeologists come in, pour in plaster of Paris, and they get that form of the body that is encased within the ash. Very, very simple. In that plaster of Paris are all the ancient bones. So today, we can use new technology to study those bones. We can do DNA technology to actually get at who they were. They're much more than tourist attractions. When they were first excavated and it was first learned that we could make plaster of Paris casts back in maybe 1865, that's what they were. They were tourist attractions. They were given stories that had no basis in reality. They were just interesting. And now we're actually trying with this technology to change those false narratives and give them something real. We can look at the ethnicity. We can start looking at age. We can start looking at disease, why they chose to stay there, who they were. And this is just so promising, these new technological advances to help us understand who died in the eruption. So the volcano is active, and it is actually overdue for another eruption. So another major eruption. The last eruption, a minor one, was back in 1943 or 1944 during World War II, and that was just a little hiccup compared to what Mount Vesuvius can do. The one in 79 AD is the great reminder. And that something like that is expected again. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.